Alright, here's pack 2. If you're wondering why there's a delay between those two, I have to save the file and it takes like 20-30 seconds to do so. Anyway, here's the pack. Momentous Fall, I think, is the pick. This can be an absolute beating. I mean, you play it on a Wildheart Invoker and then maybe get it back with a Cadaver Imp even later. That's 4 cards and 3 life for 4 mana. Harmonize is a great green card, and that's reminiscent of that card. Knight of Cliffhaven, Dawnglare Invoker, Heat Ray are all valid picks here, but the Momentous Fall is just so destroying. Well, this is a very interesting pack. Keening Stone. This can kill people really fast. I've had games where I was behind in a race that I thought I had no hope of winning, and I had like nothing else to play, so I just played my Keening Stone, and then over the course of essentially 3 turns you can win the game, because doubling as a mathematical sequence evolves very quickly. And you know, it got to the point where he killed me, but he had 3 cards left in his library, so like if I had gotten it out 1 turn earlier, or if he had played like 1 more card throughout that game, I would have won. So that is a beating. Nirkana Cutthroat is really good too, and I still might be in black. But as is Dawnglare Invoker, and I still might be in white. Then you've got Growth Spasm, which would help me play either of those. I think I've got a very controlling deck, and I'll take a second finisher with the Keening Stone. So now I don't need to really get another win condition if I don't need one. Wow. Too bad Keening Stone isn't an Eldrazi artifact. I still think definitely Dreamstone Hedron should be a tribal artifact Eldrazi. Speaking of bad keywords, tribal does not need to be a keyword. And there it is, tribal enchantment Eldrazi aura. Who wouldn't have a problem with enchantment Eldrazi aura? That is equally clear, and 1 less annoying word and 1 less ridiculous card type. Anyway, there's my rant about the tribal card type. So it's really Wall of Omens or Dawnglare Invoker here, I think. Wall of Omens is going to be hot in this deck, though, I think. I have other ways to spend 8 mana to win the game. I'd like to get to 8 mana, and Wall of Omens is going to help me do that. Well, here's another Life Strider, speaking of ways to help get you to 8 mana. I think that's probably the pick here. Null Champion is a good call, but you know, at this point white and black are in pretty close contention with each other, so taking either one over a green card is probably not the best bet. You know, at this point I'm pretty committed to these 3 colors, so I'm not even really considering any of these red cards or blue cards. So I'm going to take the Life Strider. Wow. Now I'm really glad I took the Dreamstone Hedron, because Artisan of Kozilek is a bomb. It's hard to lose a game in which you resolve this guy. I mean, obviously if this wasn't in the pack, I think I'd take the Crusher, because this deck's plan is to get to a lot of mana. Sadly, I don't have enough ramp yet. I need to pick up some of the green ramp. Any of those cards: Nest Invader, Kozilek's Predator, Soul Ring in disguise as the Tree Speaker. Any of that stuff would be fantastic. But I'm going to take the Artisan of Kozilek. Alright, I swear I'm done drafting win conditions. That is a promise. Okay, so at this point it's Cadaver Imp and try to move into black, or Caravan Escort and continue with the white. I really just have this feeling that white is going to be more powerful, because I still haven't given up hope of picking up a Totem Guide Hartebeest. And then if I can get like a Guard Duty, then that's going to be great. On the other hand, I could Momentous Fall something and then Cadaver Imp it back. I think I'm better off with the Caravan Escort, because this is another card that can help me stall out the game. Well, It That Betrays is way too expensive, and this deck already has problems. I do not need another win condition in an Ogre's Cleaver. I guess I could be 3-color if I get some more fixing. I'll probably won't play the Cadaver Imp, but Null Champion's not the best card to splash for. I could pick up a Naturalize for the sideboard. I think Null Champion is the pick here. Keep our options as open as possible. I think this deck needs removal, and so I'm going to be playing, you know, these random little guys, Wall of Omens and stuff. Smite is great with Wall of Omens. So I'm going to pick up another Smite. And clearly, white is looking good. Now the question becomes, do I take the Caravan Escort or the Outrider? I think I'll take the Caravan Escort over the Outrider in almost any deck. This might be a deck where the Outrider could be better, because it's another 2-drop. Like, I'm not playing the Cadaver Imp at this point. But Caravan Escort is threatening on its own. I'm taking the Outrider because if I just level him once, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I really just need to stall this game. So I think this is a deck where that's the choice, alarming though it may be. So at this point it's hate, essentially. I think I will hate the Lay Bear because counters are what is going to stop me from winning. In this position, I don't think Warmonger's Chariot is going to be that good in this deck. I think I'm going to take the Naturalize for the sideboard because there have been a lot of Bloodthrower Vampires going around, but you need to be pretty smart to use that guy well. So I guess I don't respect the field enough to be too worried about that card. I guess Harmless Assault. This just doesn't matter. Anyway, stopping it. On to pack.